Hi, this is a full recording that I'm doing now just to show you one company that's almost doing exactly how I want it, but with a few changes in between. For what we have the tab here that says add new quote. Then we have invoices and then we have customers. So for now, what we're going to do is we're going to go with customers, but we're going to go add new customer, not new quote. We're going to do new customer. And then from there on, we're going to go to quotes and then we go to invoices. But I will explain you in the sheet that I have in the Excel sheet that will actually explain to you how I want it done. But this is just to show you um, how it can look. Um, if we look at customers, these are one customer that has been in. If you say add new customer, you see if they press the tab invoice, it's add new invoice, quotes, add new quotes, customer, add new customer. So this is where I will start with my page, which is add a new customer. Then I will fill in all the details of the new customer on this page here. This is what will happen. And then when this information is done, I will go to quotes. Now on the quote page, this is on the Excel spreadsheet. If you go to quotes, quoted materials, this is what it will be. It will be this sheet here. This is a sheet it will be in the Excel spreadsheet that I've sent you. This will be the quote coming all the way down. And this quote, when this quote is generated, it goes into the client list, which goes in here. So for instance, let me just show you. For instance, I have a new client. The client, I've quoted £1,000 for the job. The client asked me what is the job for. I tell them what the job is for. I put in here new build, or it can be a fit out, it can be anything with the details. If I check it, it shows that I've checked it, but it's not calculating yet in this areas here. But I have to tick the VAT as well. And once I click the VAT, it gives me a total coming in here. And the same happens with all these ones. So that gives me my total. And if you go into my receipts, this is my day-to-day buying. Everything that I buy per client. So as you can see, let me open up this for you that you can see completely what it looks like. Can I just move this over? Column. Why is column A not opening? I want to unhide column A so you can see what column A looks like. But what I've done is I've linked this total here to the receipts, which comes to this total here, right? And this here, let me try and open this. Let me just see. How can I open it? Undo, column, unhide. If you can on your side open up and unhide column A, you'll see what is written down there, which is the dates, the amounts, which is this one here, and also the year. You'll also see there's years in there that I've put down. Now at the moment, these two figures that I have here, I hide them, and then whatever changes I make here changes in column B, but it adds and it subtracts here. So every time I get a invoice or I pay for something, it gets typed in here. And once it gets typed in here, it subtracts from the starting balance, which is the balance that you saw in total B that was carried over from the client list, which is this one here. But what I want each client to be individual. I don't want to work through all these pages to get information. You understand? I want to do everything on one page. The video I've sent you is the import of receipts, which comes in here. So every time I buy something, a receipt gets put in, it gets deducted from here, from the total amount that I have here. This is the material I need to buy. This here was imported from another software that I use to calculate all my quotes. So this gets imported separately from another software, which is Estimator Express. I will open it now for you so that you can have a look and see what it looks like. But at the moment, I only use one import, which is for the materials to come in. And then I've got labor. Yeah, this labor that you see here is subcontractors that has given me quotes for doing the work. And when they invoice me, this is what they will invoice me for. This is what they will invoice me for. And this year gets deducted from here, from this total, which is the labor payment stages. This is the client stage payment. This page is when the client will pay me, when I invoice the client. So I need to create an invoice template. So when I tick on any of these ones, it must generate invoice automatically that I send out. And then that invoice will also automatically deduct from this price over here, because that's the total quote going in here, this stage payments that you see here. And then we have the invoices to client for agreed stage payments, which is this one. This is the one, which is the invoices. And all of these ones here, when it comes to my receipts that I buy from my suppliers, as you can see here, if you look at my receipts here, these are my suppliers. This is the people that I buy from. So they give me receipts. I want those receipts to be able to be recorded as the video, as the YouTube video that I've sent you. Now, just to show you what the other software looks like, where I get this information from. Where I get this information from is from this software here. So what happens, I will open up, this generates a quote for me. This is totally separate from what you are going to build for me. There's only one page that I am going to export from here into the Excel page, which is the materials that needs to be purchased. So if I go to output, you see here's the construction costs, profits and overheads, and sales prices. So if you look at this, I go to my data sheet and I go to the data sheet that I will import will be this one, which is my resources, including overheads and profits. This sheet that you see here is this one in Excel, this one. And I need this when I buy materials from this sheet, it needs to deduct from here, which is all of this. This here is this when I buy it. And I wanted to filter, for instance, If I want to look at how much VAT I've paid so far for the year, I should be able to do that. If I want to look at how much I've spent at at a at any of these stores, I should be able to filter it to give me a total. I should be able to basically filter 90% of this page should give me individual pages separately, um, to view basically. But what I want is I want a page, just a one page where I put all information in. I don't want any of my workers to be able to access any of these pages here. They should only be able to access one page, put all the information onto that one page, and when an invoice is created, have it created and have that sent off to the client. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but if you have any questions, please let me know and we can discuss further. Thank you.